Found just hours ago, the entire internet was gripped by fear, speculation, and rage after Chrisean Rock vanished without a trace. Fans begged for updates. Baby JR's name trended globally. Even Blueface's most loyal supporters went quiet, and now a chilling development. Chrisean Rock has been found. But not at home, not with family. She was discovered alone in a remote rundown motel miles from Los Angeles. After an anonymous tip sent authorities scrambling, police confirmed the location. CPS was dispatched immediately. And the most shocking part? Baby Jr. was not with her. Sources say Chrisean was found crying, disoriented, and clutching a stack of handwritten notes. What was she planning? Was this a cry for help or something far more serious? And who made the anonymous call? Some are pointing fingers at Blueface's family. Others think one of her closest friends turned on her. One thing's for sure. This just went from bad to terrifying. And what happens next could change everything. Stay right here, because what we've uncovered in the last few minutes will leave you shaken. It started with silence. For over 36 hours, Chrisean Rock's phone went dark. No Instagram lives, no stories, no cryptic tweets. Just emptiness, a void that only grew louder with each passing hour. For a woman who had lived her life out loud, every second of her absence felt like an earthquake rippling through the internet. The last time anyone had seen her, she had just exited the courthouse, visibly broken. Eyes red, lips trembling after losing temporary custody of baby Jr. The judge's order had been swift, the decision final, at least for now. And it hit her like a bullet to the chest. Blueface's mother, Carlisa, was granted emergency oversight while child. Protective Services launched a full investigation into the stability of Chrisean's home environment. That term, stability, set social media on fire. Some fans rallied behind her, screaming that the system had failed her once again. Others blamed her, pointing to her wild live sessions, emotional outbursts, and public fights as proof that baby Jr. deserved better. But nobody expected what happened next. That night, Chrisean didn't go home. She didn't go to her sister's place. She didn't return any calls. She vanished. At first, people thought she was just going offline to clear her head. A break, a reset. But by day 2, her inner circle was panicking. Her manager tried calling. No response. Her best friend DM'd her, left unseen. Even her hairstylist posted a worried message. If you're with her, please just let someone know she's safe. We're all scared. And while the fans argued and theories spiraled, a small, eerie rumor began floating on Reddit. Someone had spotted her in a motel near the outskirts of town, alone, looking. Hollow. No photos, no confirmation, just fear. Meanwhile, Blue remained unusually quiet. No jabs, no shade. Just one cryptic post on his story. Some things not worth clapping back. Energy tell on itself. Was it about her? Was he talking to Carlisa? Or was he preparing for something far more calculated? Because behind the silence, something else had been brewing. Carlisa was reportedly working with legal counsel to push for full custody of baby. Junior screenshots of her filing paperwork surfaced. Online marked confidential, but somehow leaked to a popular gossip blog. In those pages, she claimed Chrisean had emotionally unstable tendencies and that the environment around baby Jr. was chaotic, unpredictable, and harmful. Those words burned like fire. And for Chrisean, they cut deep. 'Cause say what you want about her fame, her fights, her unfiltered emotion, everyone knew she loved her baby. Fiercely, publicly, raw. So when she disappeared after losing the one thing she fought hardest to keep, fans feared the worst. Some worried she had harmed herself. Others speculated she was planning to run with baby Jr. to escape the public eye, the courts, the cameras. But the truth was even more heartbreaking. At exactly 9:14 a.m. this morning, a 911 call was placed from an anonymous number. The voice on the line was mail.com, but urgent. The caller reported a woman fitting Chrisean's description entering a small roadside motel 2 nights ago and hadn't come out since. Police arrived within 30 minutes. Inside the motel, the scene was disturbing. Witnesses say Chrisean was lying on the bed, fully clothed, surrounded by scattered notebooks, bags of chips, and unopened baby bottles. She had no luggage, just a half-empty duffel bag and a photo of baby Junior tucked under her arm. She wasn't combative. She wasn't unconscious. But she was clearly in distress. One officer reportedly said she looked like she hadn't slept in days. And just like that, the headlines exploded. Breaking: Chrisean Rock located after mysterious disappearance. Police and CPS now involved as Rock found alone in motel. Who made the anonymous call? Fans point to Blueface's family. And that's where things begin to twist. Because while the public thought this was a rescue, others say it might have been a setup. And the deeper you dig, the more twisted it gets. The motel room was cold, dimly lit by a flickering lamp in the corner. Chrisean didn't say a word when the officers knocked. She just opened the door, sat on the edge of the bed, and stared at the floor. It wasn't fear. It wasn't anger. It was emptiness. A CPS agent entered gently, asking if she knew why they were there. Chrisean reportedly nodded once and muttered, "I figured y'all would come." That sentence set the tone. For the next hour, investigators searched the room. No drugs, no alcohol, no weapons. But they did find what officers later described as emotional evidence. A half-written letter titled, "If I Don't Make It Back." Another page scribbled with the words, "I lost him. I lost everything." Next to it, taped to a journal, was a blurry photo of baby Junior asleep in her arms taken weeks earlier. And then, on the motel nightstand, they found something that changed the narrative entirely. A disposable phone, prepaid, burner-style. Inside it, one call made, one call received, the received call. A number now linked to Carlisa Saffold, Blueface's mother. This was the moment everything shifted. Had Carlisa contacted Chrisean before police arrived? Or worse, was she the anonymous tip? Fans erupted as soon as this detail hit the blogs. She set her up. This wasn't a rescue, it was a trap. Carlisa acting like CPS now, but the chaos didn't end there as the officers continued. Their quiet questioning, Chrisean finally spoke. She admitted she hadn't been sleeping. She hadn't eaten. She had come to the motel to breathe. She said she needed to be away from cameras, from judges, from betrayal. "I feel like everybody just wants to watch me drown," she whispered. "Even the ones who said they loved me." When asked where baby Junior was, her voice cracked. "He's safe, but not with me. And that's what's killing me." And that's when the first twist hit. Chrisean wasn't alone when she checked into the motel. A hotel employee stepped forward and revealed that Chrisean arrived 2 nights ago with another woman, hooded, quiet, and carrying a baby carrier. But by midnight, that woman left with the baby. Alone. Hotel surveillance confirmed the story. Grainy footage showed a female figure in a dark hoodie cradling baby Junior as she exited the side door of the motel, entered a black SUV, and drove off. The timestamp, 12:47 a.m. The vehicle, unregistered plates, the woman's face, blurry but familiar. Internet sleuths got to work immediately, and within hours, screenshots and side-by-side comparisons began flooding Twitter. That's Blueface's cousin. She was in the background of Carlos's live last week. Same braid pattern, same boots. Y'all think we blind? Suddenly, a new theory took over. Did Chrisean give baby Junior to someone she trusted? Or was the baby taken from her while she spiraled in grief? And if Blueface's family really orchestrated this, what was their endgame? Things only got more intense when Chrisean's best friend T posted and deleted a cryptic story on Instagram. "Ain't no way y'all turning this into a win. I see y'all fake prayers. Just remember, God don't play about her." The fans went wild. She's talking about Carlessa. Something bad went down in that motel? This is deeper than court. This is war. Meanwhile, Blueface broke his silence on Twitter with just 3 words, handled, next chapter. And then added a single crying laugh emoji. Boom. That was it. Twitter melted. Oh, he think this funny. Handled? Handled what? Bro, really treating this like a rap beef. The backlash was swift. Feminist blogs, parenting advocates, and even mainstream news outlets began calling out the weaponization of the legal system against mothers in distress. The narrative had flipped. Chrisean was no longer just a reality TV lightning rod. She had become a symbol of how mental health, motherhood, and fame can collide violently. With everyone watching, CPS released a neutral statement that afternoon. We have located and interviewed Ms. Malone. The investigation remains ongoing. No further comments at this time. But off the record, whispers say they're considering evaluating the mental health claims more carefully, not just against Chrisean, but against the entire custody request system that allowed Carlessa to take baby Junior under emergency conditions. And while everyone is trying to get ahead of the fire, Chrisean, she's quiet again, back in hiding, under watch. But more alone than ever, and somewhere out there, baby Junior is being raised by people Chrisean no longer trusts. But wait, it gets worse, because a new video is about to surface. And what's in it? Might destroy everything. Hours after Chrisean Rock was discovered in that motel, exhausted, disoriented, and alone, the internet believed the worst was behind her. But no one was prepared for what came next. A video leaked. And not just any video, security footage from inside the motel hallway. Time-stamped exactly 12:46 a.m., less than a minute before the mysterious SUV carrying baby Junior pulled away. The footage, chilling. In the video, a woman in a hoodie walks briskly down the corridor, cradling a bundled child baby Junior. As she reaches the exit door, she turns back for a split second, glances toward the motel room, and then waves not to the camera. To someone inside the room. The internet froze. Wait. Was that Chrisean? She let the baby go willingly, so it was planned. Within minutes, TikTok detectives began slowing the video frame by frame. At the very edge of the hallway, nearly blocked by the door frame, a figure stands in shadow, barely visible. But unmistakably Chrisean Rock, wearing the same clothes police found her in, standing still, watching, not chasing, not protesting. The internet exploded with questions. Did she hand over the baby? Was this a custody escape plan gone wrong? Was she threatened, manipulated, or giving up? And then the backlash began. Blueface's sister, Kali, wasted no time. She reposted the footage to her story with the caption, "Told y'all she unstable. Gave that baby up like luggage, SMH." That post alone generated 2.7 million views in an hour. But she didn't stop there. Kali jumped on Instagram Live and let it all out. Y'all defending a girl who don't even want to fight for her son? CPS did what they had to do. My brother ain't the villain. That baby's in good hands. Fans lost it. This family is sick. They setting her up and dancing on her pain. Where's the compassion? But then came the shocker. Chrisean's OWN cousin posted a comment on Kali's live saying, "Y'all don't even know the half. That whole motel thing. She thought she was handing Junior off to someone safe. They lied." Wait. What? Suddenly, a whole new theory emerged. Did Blueface's family trick Chrisean into thinking she was giving baby Junior to a neutral party only to gain legal leverage? Because when CPS followed up later that day, the woman in the SUV was confirmed to be affiliated with Carlessa. And when Chrisean found out, she reportedly broke down, throwing a chair across the motel room, screaming she stole him. They said it wasn't her. The emotional outburst was so intense, authorities had to temporarily sedate her and request an on-site psychological evaluation. The CPS report. though not publicly released, was quoted by insiders as saying, "Subject displayed severe emotional distress consistent with betrayal and perceived loss of control, expressed feelings of paranoia and isolation, demanded immediate contact with legal representation." And now Chrisean's legal team is getting involved in a leaked internal memo. One attorney wrote, "We believe coercion and manipulation occurred. This case may require not only custody revaluation, but potential criminal charges for misrepresentation." Meanwhile, the video footage continued circulating. Edits popped up online, some with haunting music, others with dramatic captions like, "The moment she gave up everything. A mother's worst nightmare in real time. How did it come to this?" And then celebrities jumped in. Cardi B tweeted, "Y'all playing games with a mother's mental health like it's a storyline. It's disgusting." Summer Walker posted to her IG story, "Everyone's got cameras out, but where are the people actually helping her?" Even Diddy's ex, Misa Hilton, tweeted, "We're watching another woman get torn apart by the system and social media at the same time. ENOUGH." But while the public defended her, Chrisean remained silent, and with that silence came rumors. Some said she was under 24/7 psychiatric observation. Others claimed she had been voluntarily admitted to a private recovery facility in Malibu. But no source could confirm what was confirmed. Blueface posted a video of himself in the studio. That same night, laughing, drinking, and previewing a diss track. The lyrics told her, "Get it together, she ain't hear me now, she in a room where the walls all smeary, baby's safe. Money long, no worry, y'all still crying, I'm in a McFlurry." The internet erupted. He's mocking her breakdown. This ain't music, this is abuse. The fact that CPS still favors this man is wild. But before anyone could catch their breath, Chrisean's manager dropped a teaser clip from an upcoming exclusive interview recorded just before her disappearance. In it, Chrisean leans into the camera, eyes teary, voice shaky. "If something ever happens to me, just know it wasn't because I didn't love my son. It's because they broke me." Cut to black. Caption: "The full truth drops soon." The video amassed over 8 million views in 5 hours, and now fans are waiting for answers, for justice, for the next domino to fall, because one thing's clear: someone's lying, and the next revelation might destroy someone's career or life. By now, the line between real life and reality show had fully vanished. What began as a custody battle spiraled into a nationwide emotional wildfire, pulling in celebrities, fans, journalists, and even mental health advocates. And across the internet, one message echoed louder than all the others: protect Chrisean Rock. Twitter X was the first to combust. After the leaked Motel video dropped, hashtags like #FreeChrisEan, #SheWasSetUp, #MentalHealthMatters, and #BabyJR deserves trended simultaneously. Every platform, every feed, a nonstop stream of emotional takes, breakdowns, and conspiracies. TikTok. Creators posted reaction videos with split screens on one side, Chrisean's tear-stained face in older interviews. On the other, Blueface mocking her breakdown in the studio. The caption: "The world watched her drown and called it entertainment." One viral TikTok stitched with the motel hallway footage asked, "Why didn't anyone help her when she was asking for it with her silence?" That video alone hit 14.6 million views in 10 hours. Meanwhile, fake news headlines began to circulate like wildfire. CPS under investigation for mishandling Chrisean case. Blueface's cousin admits she tricked Chrisean into giving up baby Jr. Mental breakdown caught on tape. Chrisean's final plea leaks. None were verified, but nobody cared. The internet had chosen its villain. And for the first time in a long time, Blueface was completely outnumbered. Even longtime fans turned. Under his most recent post, comments flooded in. "You failed her. Your music isn't bigger than her pain. She was your family too. He deleted the post. Then posted again. This time, a black screen with speculation exploded. Is she safe? Is she in a hospital? Did something happen? Again. Then, a second spark lit up the night. An unverified voice recording leaked from what appeared to be a phone call between Blueface and his cousin, the same one seen carrying baby Junior from the motel in the clip. The cousin allegedly says, "She really thought I was taking him to your aunt. She had no clue." Blueface's voice responds, laughing, "That's why you my dog. You handled it smooth. It was a nuke." If real, it confirmed everything. Chrisean didn't give up. Schwa's played. Fans called it custody theft disguised as concern. Blueface's label was being tagged non-stop with demands to drop him. Chrisean's lawyer released a vague tweet that hinted at possible criminal charges for misrepresentation and fraud. But even through the chaos, no one heard from Chrisean. Until a new Instagram post appeared on her profile. A single photo, a hospital bracelet, the caption, "Still here." Mayor. No tag. No emojis, just raw pain. The comment section filled with heartbreak. "We love you, girl. Don't let them break you. Get back up. Baby Junior needs you." Now, with everything on the line, legal battles incoming, CPS under fire, Blueface's name circling cancel culture, one question sits heavy in the air. What will Chrisean do next? Because one more twist, and everything could change again. Just when the dust seemed to settle. Just when fans thought they'd seen the worst of it. The final blow landed like a punch straight to the soul. A second video leaked. But this one didn't come from a hotel hallway. It didn't come from paparazzi or social media spies. This one came from inside Chrisean's own circle. The footage, just under 2 minutes long, was captured on a cell phone by Chrisean's former best friend, T, and it shows a conversation that no one was ever supposed to see. In the video, Chrisean sits on the motel bed, head in hands, speaking softly. Her voice cracks as she says, "They promised me I'd get him back after a week. Said it was just to make the court chill out. Said I needed to look like I was resting. But I didn't know they were sending him to her. I would have never agreed." Then T's voice from behind the camera responds, "But you said you didn't want to fight no more, remember? You said you needed to breathe." Chrisean looks up. Her face turns. "Not like this. Not without my baby. This ain't what I meant. This is what they wanted." The clip ends there. No editing, no music. Just raw betrayal. And within minutes, the internet erupted. T recorded her. She was in on it. She KNEW. They were taking baby Junior for good. T tried to defend herself in a now deleted story y'all don't understand. "I was trying to document everything in case things got worse." But fans weren't buying it. You weren't documenting. You were conspiring. You sold her out for what clout? A few interviews? You stood there and watched her drown? And the backlash wasn't just online. According to a new leak from Chrisean's legal team, T may be subpoenaed to testify under oath about her role in the motel handoff, including what she knew, when she knew it, and whether she was working with Carlissa the whole time. But here's the kicker. Carlissa just posted a selfie holding baby Junior, smiling, calm, wearing a shirt that read, "Family first." And the caption, "No matter what they say, he's safe now." That's all that matters. Fans were livid. You stole him and now you flex in. This ain't family first. This is manipulation. She got what you wanted and it's sick. Then, without warning, Blueface went live in the stream. He confirmed what no one expected him to say. "Yeah, we did what we had to do. Call it dirty, call it what you want. But now she's getting help. Baby's safe. That's all that matters. I ain't gonna apologize for protecting my son." And then came the final words that made everyone freeze. But if she want him back, she'd gone have to fight for it. "We got more receipts ready. More receipts." That single line ignited a brand new firestorm. What else do they have? Are they holding back? Is there another betrayal coming? And most importantly, will Chrisean fight back? Because the silence on her page has returned. No updates, no stories. Just that hospital bracelet and a storm of emotion. But insiders now say she's preparing something. A statement, a lawsuit, a full-blown interview that could expose everything. No one knows. But one thing is certain. This drama isn't over. Not even close. The war for Baby Jr. has only just begun. And in the next chapter, someone's going to lose more than just custody. Stay ready. You just witnessed the unthinkable betrayal, manipulation, and heartbreak at a level no mother should ever face. Chrisean Rock didn't run. She didn't break down without reason. She was cornered, set up, played like a pawn in a game far bigger than herself. Now the world knows. Someone close sold her out. The footage doesn't lie. The tears were real. The silence screaming louder than words. So we have to ask you, was Chrisean truly spiraling, or was this the only way she could protect herself from a system built to break her? Was T helping her or helping them? And what happens now that Blueface says he has more receipts? What are they hiding? What could be